Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours of the morning where I do what I do for you. I got something today. I'm excited about this, so let me calm myself down. Let me get on track, but I'm excited. We about to talk about my girl. If you know me, you know what we talking about. Let's go. Excuse me. Writing 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message and story. I got a good message for you today. For life, I give you life lessons. You tuning and receiving them. So I'm hoping they're working for you. I guess it is because you keep coming back. I like that. Let's go. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you and all individuals to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life, and it's a way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is for you as a right thinker to do just that. Your job as a right thinker is to acquire the information and do the work that you need to do for that to happen for yourself. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, simple. You can teach them. I appreciate you tuning in. I got you covered. You know the deal. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows that they know or knows not that they know is asleep. Most people are at 2:30 in the morning. But that's okay. I can awaken them with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to Maat, be true. And that's the perfect segue because we're about to talk about my favorite, Maat. Right thinkers. This is going to take a minute. So put the seatbelt on, get your popcorn, and sit back and get this lesson. This is a lesson for you today. I'm going back to school. Let's talk about being Maat is what? Knowing thyself. They go hand in hand. Maat has a phrase. I'm going to read something for you right quick. The question is asked, how do you seek purity of heart? I will purify my heart. Good, you ask again. Got the answer. How you seek to purify the heart? You do it through your work, occupation, and daily activities. Maat quotes, do not disturb a great person or distract their tasks. That means leave me be. When they are thus occupied, they strip their bodies through love of what they do. And I do. Love for the work which they do brings people closer to God. My job is to get you personally, yourself, to Him. He told me, don't tell them about me, teach them how to get to me. This tells me I'm doing my job. That's my mission. And I'm on it, doggone it. Watch this. These are the people who what? Succeed in what they do. If you like or love what you do and you're good at it, you will succeed. Now, according to Maat, this self is what? Your very own inner essence. Therefore, you are essentially Maat. You are, watch this, now listen to this. You are the judge and jury of who? Your own actions. Keep telling you that. You're responsible for what you say and what you do. When you say something good, you do what you're supposed to do good, you get blessed. When what you say don't match what you do, you get a visit from karma. Why? Because your actions, you got to be responsible for them no matter what. See your own ultimate, watch this. See, you are ultimately the controller of what? Your own actions as well as the judge of them. You can change your entire being, your whole life by what? Learning the ways of Maat, aka Wright Thinking Philosophy, and educating the negative and ignorance you have to build up in your lifetime, as well as what previous ones. You're responsible. That spirit that's in you, whatever it got with it, you're responsible for that too. You carrying his weight also. Okay, so this can be wise. You can do this. It can be accomplished by following the teachings outlined in what? The scripture, not biblical scripture. The Per M Haru. We have our own book of knowledge that we said. They call the book of the day is the book of coming forth by day, coming into the light. Okay, they say God brought me from the darkness into his glorious light. We had that concept, so it ain't new. We understand that again. I'm just bringing information to you that I know you don't have. That's what enlightening is, giving you something that you don't already have. I do that every day. Watch this. And Right Thinking Philosophy, watch this. Before blindly believing in what? Worldly belief system. That's the well-dressed lie, aka religion. You have to examine everything about what it really is first. This is the state of society. Watch this. That's what the state of society is in right now. It was said, watch this, when opulence and extravagance are a necessity instead of righteousness and goodness and truth, justice and truth, society will be governed by the powers that be, aka the powers that be, by what? Greed and injustice. This was written over 10,000 years ago. Today, we're a victim of this same concept. It's an ancient Egyptian proverb. Now, let me get back to the lesson. I wanted to bring that to the forefront because that's information that I like to get to the people. Hopefully you can get it, understand it, and use it the way it's intended to better yourself so you can know thyself. Let's rock. Now, I live by the philosophical principles of Maat. Tell you that. I call it Right Thinking Philosophy, but it's based on the Maat, 47, 42 confessions, negative confessions. I live by them. I bring them to the forefront. All right? That's having what? Maat gives you balance and knowledge of self. You live by these rules. It's a philosophical point of view for Maat philosophy. You can live by it. I do. Watch this. Now, it's not just a philosophical point of view. It's a way of life, not a religion. When you live Maat, you're what? You're doing the right thing. I'm hooked on Maat. I love it. Why? Because I do the right thing. I'm tied in. I'm locked in. Locked and loaded. Living Maat, watch this, is Right Thinking Philosophy is having control over your ego. I tell you, the first step to being a right thinker is conquering the ego. You don't kill it, okay? You don't destroy it, no. Watch this. Control your ego where what? It works for you and do what you say do. When I tell you, when I'm tired, I will call on my ego and he's going to always step up. Why? He don't stop fighting. That's the fight in you. That's the dog in you. They say it inside the dog of the fight is inside the fight in the dog. Your ego is your fight. Now, how big you let it grow is up to you. If you got a big giant ego, that means you got a big dog in you. But you got to control it. You got to harness it. You just can't let it run wild. Knowing thyself means the ego is under control. That's rule number one. You can't tell me you know yourself and you wilding out. Some people show me that on a day-to-day basis. Virtuous living, right living. Knowing right from wrong and what? Living Maat is what? Doing the right thing for the right reason, for your blessings. I do right because I know I'm going to get blessed. That's the right reason. That's the purpose. Sorry. So all those who know themselves from what? Living Maat. Now, either you know it or you don't know it. But if you're living right, doing the right thing, you're living Maat. That's what I'm saying. You might not know nothing about Maat. My mother-in-law had no clue who the hell Maat is. But she lives right, she do right, and she's blessed. So now when I introduce her to Maat, it makes perfect sense. She loves Maat. Why? Because she understands. It gives her affirmation and confirmation or what she's doing. She don't know what they call it. I can define it for her. We got a perfect relationship. When I break it down for her, she said, boy, you got that thing. Yes, I know. When you got an 80-year-old person, respect what you say and do, and they feed off of that, and y'all got a good curriculum. That's spiritual, okay? That's a spiritual connection, okay? Understand that. Where we at? Okay, here you go. Now, if you're spiritually enlightened, that means you have lived Maya. You have to have done something. Why? You don't get enlightenment no other way. Maya is the way. When you live Maya, when daily, you will see a change in yourself from the inside out. That's where change starts. Change your heart, change your conscience, change the way you think, change the way you feel about certain things, and put it to use where it's going to benefit you. Maya philosophy, Maya principles, if mastered, will lead you to be what? Your best self, aka knowing thyself. The peace and comfort I have in having knowledge of myself, knowing who I am, puts me in a whole different place. Mentally and spiritually. The spiritual truths, here we go. The spiritual truths are based on Maya principles. I live by them still to this day. Why? It still works. Treating people right, doing right, helping people, that ain't never changed. That's still a good thing. Helping an old lady cross the street, helping somebody with their bag, Mr. Ma'am, yes, no, yes, sir, no. Those are all moral codes that we've been living by, or we was taught to live by. That ain't new. You can live Maya, aka righteous, virtuous lifestyle, and not know it. Again, I just told you, my mother-in-law, she don't have a clue by Maya. But she's always done the right thing all her life based on what she feels from intuitive. That's the Isis in her. She always had intuitive knowledge given to her. So she didn't know, she don't got a school education. She ain't college, no, none of that, no. But she is spiritual as all get up. Why? Because she lived a righteous lifestyle, a virtuous lifestyle, treating people right, doing the right thing, and her blessings are coming to her. I talked to her, a quick story. She said she was thinking about water. She ran out of water. She's blind. She live at home by herself alone. But people always take care. I said, those are your angels. He sent them to take care of you. And she proved my point out. She said, I was thinking about water, and I swear to God, I walked to my door, and there was a case of water at my door. Somebody had came and dropped off water. So we connected on that spiritual concept. That's another thing I'm trying to work on. See, synchronicity. He knows what you need, and he'll always supply your needs. Your wants, that's on you, but your needs will always be supplied. Oh, God will take it. No, he's not. He ain't saying gonna pay your rent. He said no. He said he gonna supply your needs. So don't get twisted. Well, God, I ain't do nothing, but God, he helped me out. What'd you do for him? Living right, what you doing for him? All right, moving on. Watch this. Now, I know elders who live right and is blessed because of that. Ain't gonna do it, Maya. They don't care. Again, it ain't what you call it. It ain't the name of it. It's what the actual fact of doing. The practicality of living, doing, and being right is your blessings. You can call it what you want. Dress it up any way you want. But it is what it is. And you can be blessed by just living right. Right Thinking Philosophy teaches you how to what? Live Maya. Some of us don't know. Okay, so it's rules that she's governed by. Right there. I keep them 10, 20 years ago. I looked at that thing. I wasn't even close. Now I look at it. Yeah, I'm good to go. So yeah, changing is important when for the better. I teach spiritual truths. What? Of Maya, based on Maya. I put my twist on it, yeah, to make it mine, right thinking. I don't make it up. I don't just come up with no. I comprehend, I learn, I get a concept, and again, coming down here, I put my twist on it. Why? I gotta teach it to people where they can understand it. That's my job. Synopsis, break it down, simplify it for you, where it's digestible. When the eagle go get the food and bring it back to the chicks, we don't give our kids or our babies food. nurture it from the breast, or you get that Similac, whatever they give you now. But yeah, old-fashioned way was mommy take care of that. Mommy feeds you. We start giving you food, but they bring the food down. The vulture will get cut, chew it up, bring it back, and give it to the young. And if they couldn't get no food, they would chew off their leg to feed their young. That's a mother. That's another lesson. But yeah, that's the concept. How you go? Let's talk about living my what I love, because that's what I do. I teach spiritual truths. Watch this. That will I put my twist, I did that already, okay? What I call spiritual, here we go. What I teach, my spiritual concepts, I call it spiritual gumbo. Why? It has bits and pieces of many different religious concepts. From the Buddha to the Vedics to the India, I use them all. Confucius, if it worked, Tao, if it has positive, profound reasoning, I'm going to use it as a teaching tool to help my right thinkers better themselves. That's what I do, okay? So understand that, please. Where we at? Okay, right thinkers are followers of Maat, philosophical principles. Understand that, aka right thinking, and the goal is to what? Know thyself. Maat principles are to enlighten you spiritually and live the knowledge that you learn and do good action to receive your blessings with what? Doing the right thing on purpose all the time. My philosophy, watch this, is all about raising your consciousness to its highest level, aka being your best self. Being conscious of God, knowing who you are, is the highest level of a human being can reach while in human form. It was a way of life for our ancients. That's what they prospered for 3,000 years. Remember, that's what I went there for. Let's go. Wow. Okay, move on. Purity of the heart. How can you purify your heart? Through righteous living daily. I cleanse my heart every day. Right thinking philosophy does just that. You purify your heart daily by what? Doing the right thing. I don't make this up. I just try to get it to people they can understand it. When you're a right thinker, you practice doing what? The right thing. When? Daily. Is how you purify the heart. The heart becomes light when it does good deeds. The more good deeds, the lighter the heart. The more sneaky and deceitful things, the heavier the heart becomes. So if you go up in this scale, you're a bad person, and you done. So that's the concept. All right, here you go. Where we at? Okay. My philosophy is all about raising. Okay, we did that already. I'm down here now. Okay, here you go. When you give 100% effort in your daily life, you're practicing right thinking philosophy, aka Maat. When you pray, you give praise to Amen after the prayer. When I start out, I give praise to Maat. Same thing, same respect. Amen I give to Maat. When you understand that, you'll learn what I mean. Watch this. Through daily practice of right thinking philosophy, or aka Maat, will make your heart light as the feather. So you're preparing for Judgment Day by the things you do day by day. So when it's your turn, your heart will pass the feather test. By you what? Purifying it with daily by what? Doing the right thing. I can't make it no simpler, and I'm trying not to lose my cool and freak out. I'm hoping you get the concept. Okay, my man said y'all are, so I'm appreciating that. Watch this. What I do to get the ignorant people closer to God is giving them knowledge of self, instituting something that they can do for themselves to know themselves. I can't do the walk for you. I can't stand in for you. It's all about you. I can instruct you. I can inform you. I can teach you. But you have to put the work in. And remember, ain't no such thing as coincidence or luck. They both the residue of what? hard work. Excuse me. Last one, I'm about to wrap it up. I hope the lesson was good. I'm over 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Keep you this long, but I hope the lesson is good. Keep the balance in life. Keeping balance in your life is what? Maat, aka Wright Thinking Philosophy. It's all about balance. Teaching Wright Thinking Philosophy, aka Maat Philosophy daily, is how I keep my balance in my life. Why? This gives me purpose and reason to do what I do for you every day. My job ain't done. Why? I still got people to teach. I still got things I want to get out to help other people. So I'm going to be doing this for a while. You say, well, I'm tired of this guy. Okay, that's cool. That's not. I got over 800 videos. I'm going for 1,000. So I'm still grinding every day. I'll let you know when I get to the 1,000. Hope you're rolling with me. Let's go. Maat keeps you doing the right thing. Why? All the time. What? For your blessings. You know that if you reap what you sow, stop slinging Bible verses and not implementing them. You implement them, you can sling them all you want. You live by them, that's what you do. That's what Wright Thinking Philosophy is based on. I can show you way better than I can tell you. That's what I'm here doing what I do for you. That's what I do. Your balance is set, watch this, by you. You reap what you sow. The balance is karma. When you do the right thing, you get blessed. You do sneaky, deceitful things, you will get dealt with. Karma. You are, watch this, you are your judge and jury. Live in Maat, you know thyself, and that's the right way. Why? Because if you know what you're doing, you living right, you ain't worried about it. Why? You covering yourself with righteous living, good deeds, doing things for the right reason. You don't have no problem. Again, ain't no problem here when you live in Maat. Last one, knowing myself and teaching others to do the same for themselves is my balance, aka being Maat. I am Maat. I represent Maat. You can be Maat also. What? Do the right thing. I'll be back.